if somebody wants to know, be prepared with an answer. It's preparation of the gospel of peace. Always be prepared to give an answer. But don't go out just casting out your pearls and saying, okay, because if you think about it, that could be from the perspective of pride, saying, I have the truth, I have the truth, I have the truth. And it's kind of like, I know everything that's in the Bible. Look, you can listen to everything I say and I'll teach you everything. And it's like, no, we have one teacher. It's like, we don't agree on everything. I don't think I've ever agreed with anybody on everything.
Yeah, that's natural.
The fellowship comes with other believers, where you realize that we agree on the one thing that matters. And it's only Jesus, it's only by grace, it's only by his mercy. And our salvation is from our relationship with him and the fact that we give ourselves up to follow him. And it's not by anything we do. It's by what he did. And if we can agree on that, we can disagree on everything else in this book, and it doesn't matter.
We'll still be
because
brothers and sisters.
Because we're going to be together forever.
Right.
And there are people that have been called, and when they're called, I mean, think about it. Nobody really truly goes and seeks and wants to ask questions about Jesus and the scriptures unless it's been put on their heart to do it. So there's your differentiation between the ones you should be talking to and the pigs and the dogs.
Yeah.
Which are the ones that maybe even they've read the Bible a million times, they know it backwards and forwards, and they're ready to go, and they're searching for people that they can go and have fights with because they want to prove how great they are. And you have the pride. They have their pearls, and they want to have a pearl war with you. And
I'm Pearl Jam.
You're just Pearl Jam. And you're just sitting here going like, okay, you can be right. Have fun. I don't need to be right. There's a tendency, I think, with people, and I see this as a crisis of faith, where they have carefully built what they believe and their doctrines and all this stuff up, and they have to get people to believe it with them because consensus makes right. And the more people you get on your side, the more right you are, and you feel like, I'm more confident that I'm right here, that I'm more confident that I'm close to God. If everybody in the whole world disagreed with me on everything, wouldn't stop me from following God. Jesus is my life. I have a relationship with him, and he's the only one that matters. If everybody else runs away and forsakes me, I've still got him. Well, yeah. He's not going to forsake me. And I don't have to be right about anything. And it doesn't matter to me whether I'm right or wrong about anything. I mean, obviously, I'd prefer to be right.
Yeah, everybody does.
But ultimately, my prayer all the time is like, Jesus, whatever your interpretation is, just tell me. I don't care if I change my mind or do this or that. And it's not important to me to have other people see me as right. It's important to me to be right with Jesus. And it's been made clear to me that the way to do that is to walk with him every day. It's just to have that relationship.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have been wrong about a lot of things, and he just lets them go on. Because I think one of my pastors that I had when I was younger, I disagree with him on like 70 to 90% of all of his doctrine.
Wow.
So I wasn't really learning anything from him other than the most important thing. He says, we're all probably 80 or 90% wrong. He's like, but we all love Jesus. We all want to serve Jesus. We all walk in his way, and we love one another. And that's all that matters. And I said, okay, I'll definitely stick with this guy, because he had the one thing that mattered. I disagreed with just about everything else,
Mm-hmm.
but God didn't correct him. So God obviously didn't think it was too important that he was off on all those areas, because he wasn't teaching it as absolute hard fact. Like, my interpretation of what I just read is absolutely right, and all the rest of you guys are wrong. He was saying, it could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. God knows. And that was transformative, because it's him giving us the freedom to love, because we don't have to worry about our differences or who's better or who's right and who's wrong. And what we can do is we can say, okay, well, on the essentials and the things that are salvation issues,
Mm-hmm.
you're either together, or you're either with Jesus or you're not with Jesus, or you're with your version of Jesus and apart from us, because, your version of Jesus is kind of doesn't have the same attributes as ours. But it's a freedom to love the people that believe that same core. You can love them even if they disagree with you on other things. And God may change your mind about some things that are to making you more effective, the secondary issues that make you more effective. Or I don't think he's ever going to correct you on tertiary issues. He's just going to be like,
Doesn't matter.
that doesn't matter. Stop wasting your time. And so, yeah, definitely. That was my take on the pearls before swine, is that it's just a call to answer questions and not go out looking for somebody to listen to you, or somebody to proselytize, or to bring over to your way of thinking. Because nobody convinces anybody of anything. You and I cannot change hearts. We cannot change minds. There's only one who can, the Spirit of God. So, and if he started the process of changing somebody's heart and mind, they're going to see you as a light in the darkness and come and say, hey,
I have
question.
Right.
And that's when you answer the questions. I take that as that's not casting your pearls before swine.